Hey, what's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another Steve Rising video. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the new developing update, which covers strengthening Stella, cross-server play. Yes, they looks like they are going to be merging some servers, which is pretty exciting, and a couple of other things that they also announced in this latest development update. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys do, leave a like, and let's not waste any time, let's get straight into it. So we start off with a message from the development team. Dear Lightbearers, over the last few weeks, we've been listening to your feedback and discussions, including many valuable suggestions and opinions. These voices are incredibly important to us, as they help us better understand your expectations and needs. Throughout this developer update, we'd like to share a couple of changes and progress, and provide more detailed explanations and background on some frequent discussed topics. Moving forward, we'll continue to keep you updated on our thoughts and process throughout similar updates. And then we actually get into what the update actually is about. So adjustments to character strength, and this has to do with Stella. Following the major release of Act 2 Season 1, the community has been actively discussing the strength of new character Hellhest and the prior mythic character Stella, as well as the endgame sandbots. Shortly after the update, we addressed some huge bugs that caused confusion and frustration among players throughout the hotfix. The rest of it essentially just talks about the plans that they have for their characters, and I usually have read the whole thing because you'll probably find it boring. But now, down here, we do have a couple of things related to Hellhest and Stella. They are meant to thrive in different environments. Hellhest excels at high burst damage in short periods, while Stella is better suited for a stable long-term damage output. However, based on the community feedback and data analysis, so the data actually backs this up, they found that Stella hasn't really been meeting the expectations in some of the endgame game modes, especially in environments where she was supposed to actually shine. Part of the reason is also that the current endgame environment doesn't provide enough challenge for players with fully progressed characters. We are speeding up our content roadmap to enrich player endgame playlists with fun and challenging content. So it looks like they are planning on adding some more endgame content actually faster than they were originally planning, it looks like. Therefore, we decided to adjust Stella's skills kit and related weapon to improve her competitiveness edge in endgame content, while preserving her unique playstyle, and these adjustments will take into effect either in today's hotfix or Thursday after the weekly maintenance. And these are the changes that we're going to be getting. Recharge time for Miss Fortune's Guide has been reduced from 11 seconds to 8 seconds, so you'll be actually able to use Miss Fortune's Guide just a lot more often, meaning that things are going to take more damage and you're going to be building up that corruption just much faster. The base damage for Bewitched Illusions have also been increased, and the damage to your super has also been increased by a couple points from 210 to 230. While firing weapons and a short time after firing, Estela's two signature abilities will support left-handed mode, casting a signature ability while not interrupting fire, and Stella can begin firing at any point while casting. So you will actually just be able to use fire the entire time while still casting your abilities, which is huge, meaning that you're constantly going to be able to get some summons out even while still firing your machine gun or still putting out your Miss Fortune's Guide. These changes actually sound pretty huge for Stella, and this is definitely going to help her. Now it looks like they're also going to be doing something to the heir apparent. The precision damage multiplier has been increased from 1.2 to 1.35. The damage boost Catalyst Band 2 is also being changed. Not the actual damage, but just how quickly you get to that maxed out damage, since now you only have to get 5 stacks instead of the previous 10 and still have the same damage buff. This allows the wielder to reach the max damage boost quicker when switching targets, which is really nice. It's definitely going to make the heir apparent a lot more desirable, but it seems like it's still going to require quite a bit of investment, since you do have to get to the Catalyst Band 2 before you can actually take advantage of this. The barrel speeding up duration has also been decreased before the catalyst from 1.2 to 1 second, and after the catalyst from 0.8 to 0.6. So you're actually going to be able to spin up the weapon much faster and just actually use the weapon a lot sooner and get more damage out there. Overall, there's some big buffs for the heir apparent, and if you're one of the people that have been using heir apparent on Stella, you're getting a huge buff with these updates. And you also will have a bigger window where you won't have to respin the barrel. It's going up from 2.5 seconds to 4 seconds. And now if you cast an ability while firing or stop shooting for a short duration, you won't need to like re-prepare the barrel, you'll be just immediately back into being able to fire the weapon. This plus Stella being able to use continuously fire the weapon and use her abilities is gonna make her insane with the heir apparent, which means that I'll probably have to get some heir apparents. This is the first time they tweak Stella and the heir apparent stats, and they'll continue to monitor the character's performance and balance in the core play game modes. And if they think that they still need a couple more changes, they'll do some more changes in the future. Next, we have some stuff about the Expanse, but it's mostly how they kind of messed up and they accidentally upped the difficulty at the launch of Season 2. So they'll be more careful and just test things a little bit better so something like this doesn't happen in future updates. Except for the final line where they talk about working on new content for Expanse to expand its possibilities even farther. So it looks like eventually we will be able to go even farther than 30, possibly 30 to 40, which would be definitely very cool. And let's hope the rewards are actually good. And the final thing, and one of the things that I was very excited about, is the server merging. We understand that server isolation since launch has limited interaction between global players. We've been exploring technical solutions to reduce the barriers to co-op play. After ongoing efforts by our technical team, we're excited to announce that we plan on rolling out the first phase of server merging in Season 2. In the first phase, we'll be merging the NA and Latin American servers and the EMEA and APAC servers. Once the servers are merged, players from different regions can freely add friends, chat, and join fire teams and play together. They also compete together on the new leaderboards. Oh boy, the leaderboards are about to get tougher. This is just the first step in our server merging plan. The development team is still exploring the possibility of merging all server groups in the future. We hope that one day players from any region can play freely and team up and play together with friends around the world. One thing to know, however, while we optimize as much as possible in our servers, latency due to physical distance is unavoidable. We'll prioritize matching players with closer geographic proximity, but when playing with teammates from farther away, you might experience higher latency than usual. We'll look into the performance of the server merges once they roll out. We'll share some more details about the server merger in a separate update closer to the release. And then the closing words: thank you to every light bearer for your support and feedback. We know that our game is driven by your passion and participation. We'll continue to listen to the community and improve the gaming experience. And the first batch changes is just the beginning. In our next update, we'll share our latest roadmap, including our plans and focus areas for upcoming months. Stay tuned. So it looks like we're also going to be getting a roadmap pretty soon here, whenever the next update is happening here. But some very exciting stuff here with the Stella buffs that I definitely didn't expect. Especially this early. I did not expect anything like this to happen. And then the server merger itself is very exciting. So I'm very excited for this, and I'm definitely looking forward to this. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this whole thing. What is your view on this? And just overall your thoughts in the comments below. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.